Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do a reading vlog because it's been a hot minute since I've done a true proper reading vlog on this channel, and we are quickly approaching the end of the year, and I wanted to knock off a few books of like my priority 10 before the end TBR. The first one being The Night and the Moth. I'm just itching to get to this book. I miss Rachel's writing and I just want to dive into this fantasy world. Also, I want to be prepared for when book 2 comes out next year. So that's why I really want to read this one. So that will probably be the first book that I read in this reading vlog. The next one's still kind of up in the air. I might read The Favorites. I might read An Ember in the Ashes. I don't know if I should do like maybe a palate cleanser type of book. I could read Kristen Hannah. I don't know yet. I just know I definitely want to read a book off of that list. So that way I feel accomplished and like I did something before the end of the year, which, can you guys believe that 2025 is almost over? I can't, and it's a bit scary. Anyways, guys, so this is gonna be a reading vlog. I'm gonna dive into The Night and the Moth. I have it physically and I also have it on my Kindle. I've been loving my Kindle, guys. Like, I don't know, ever since I upgraded my Kindle, I've been so into reading ebooks again, so it's been really nice. So I probably might use that the most. I don't know yet, we'll see. It's a little later now. I've taken off my makeup, I've gotten into my jammies, and I'm currently 10% into Night and the Moth. I'm reading on my Kindle because for some reason, I don't really want to hold a physical book, and that's not normally like me. I think it's because I have the hard copy and I typically prefer paperbacks, and the thought of holding a hardback right now does not sound fun. So I'm reading on my Kindle. I'm 10% in, and I just wanted to say I adore Rachel's writing so much. It's so unique and different to a lot of the other fantasy, romantasy books that I'm reading right now, and it's honestly refreshing reading her book. It's just so unique. It's very gothic, which I guess also I'm not reading a lot of gothic books, so maybe that's also why I find the writing so refreshing right now, but she just has such a way with words and I am eating it up. I barely know anything. We've been introduced to our main characters, but other than that, it's just like setting the world right now. It's really interesting getting to see how she is setting up this world and how we have the diviners who basically drown, it seems like, in order to read people's fortune / like future, but not really. She's just reading the omens, so it's like pointing to like positive or negative omens. Really fascinating, really interesting concepts are being had right now, and like how she's doing the world building. It's very unique, and it still has that earthy feel, that dark earthy feel that I thought her other duology, the Shepherd King's duology, that one was so dark and earthy and gothic as well, that there's still similar elements, but like at the same time way different already. And I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what happens. And I just wanted to share my thoughts on that so far because it's just so refreshing reading something like this. So really happy that I picked this book up, and I'll probably check back in once I actually know more of like what's going on, because again, we just have like the world building and like character introductions happening right now. So that's about it. But I'm eating it up. I'm enjoying it. into A Night in the Moth, and the chemistry between Rory and Sybil is like actually insane. The tension, I can tell this is gonna be a slow burn romance, and it's gonna be the best kind of slow burn because oh my god, I'm already giggling and just like, you know, squealing at their chemistry and the interactions that they have. So I'm already loving that. Really happy this is gonna be a fun slow burn type of romance, and it's also very much not the main focus. I will say so far it's definitely, I feel like, going to be more of a subplot. So I feel like some people, when I've seen them talk about this book, complained that there wasn't either enough romance or the romance wasn't believable, but I maybe think the marketing wasn't correct if they're trying to label this as romantasy, because in my opinion it's fantasy with a romance subplot happening in it. But so far I'm eating it up. I love the chemistry and the tension and the banter. Oh my god, so delicious and yummy. Also, I love the character, the gargoyle character. I don't think we know his name yet fully. I bet we'll uncover it probably. I bet that's gonna be like a twist or something in this story, but I love the gargoyle. He's so funny and adds that comedic relief to the story, which was so unexpected, but I adore the gargoyle, love him. Nothing bad better happened to him. Like, I think he's precious and one of my favorite characters. In terms of like plot and story wise, Sybil had an interesting divination of Rory, or for Rory, and it's now like, I feel like, going to be the main plot of the story of like uncovering what does that divination mean and how are we going to explore that, and maybe is it foreshadowing anything. So really interesting. Don't know what to think of it yet. And then also Sybil's other peers, because there's like 6 of them, right? I think there's 6 of them. Anyways, her other peers are mysteriously disappearing after each night. So it's really scary. No one knows what's going on or how it's happening because they're getting locked in a door in their house, and yet somehow every morning when they wake up, another one of them is missing. I do fear that they're being taken and killed. Like, I have a bad feeling. I don't know what's, like, it does not seem good. And it makes me a little bit sad because I think they were also all close to finishing their time being diviners, which I guess they have like 10 years or something that they devote to this, and then they can have the rest of their life back. But I have a feeling that that never happens. I don't know, something sinister is going on, and I bet that will also be kind of what is like accelerating, I think, our storyline of just uncovering them and maybe trying to find them. Either way, I'm still really loving this book. Rachel's writing is so whimsical and fun, while gothic and dark and earthy, and it's just so unique, and I am just so happy that I'm picking it up. So I'm really loving it. I just didn't expect the tension and banter between our main characters to be so fantastic, so loving that. And then the comedic relief of the gargoyle. Love him, love him, love him. Locked in, you guys. I am now 60% into The Night in the Moth. I've showered, I've gotten into jammies. I did swap out my glasses, so we're trying out a new pair right now. And I wanted to give an update because the banter in this book is next level. It is unlike her other duology, and I don't know what she put in this book, but it is crack, and I'm just like addicted to it. I want to know how it ends so badly. I think I might stay up late and try and finish it. I haven't had a book consume me like this in a minute, so it's pretty exciting to like want to stay up late and read. So I think I'm gonna do that. But the banter is insane. That's like the main update that I wanted to share, because Rory is just that man. Like, he is just, oh my god, so in love with him. Sybil can be, I think she's just a dynamic character, and like how she's like, I guess, having her views not shatter, but like everything she knew and thought was true might not actually be true. So she's having to come to terms with a lot of things, and I think she's handling it for the most part pretty well. And there's been some reveals that have happened, and it's like kind of groundbreaking, and I think she's handled it well. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't know how well I would have handled any of this situation if I was her, but Rory though, obsessed. The king, I'm still suspicious. I don't know, something about him is off. I cannot put my finger on it. I just, something, I just feel like he's gonna be involved in something at the end. I don't know. The gargoyle, love him. He's still a cutie pie. And then Maud just seems like a nice, solid, like, supporting character. I think she's fine. I think she's marked safe. I don't think she's gonna be evil or anything, but the king, I'm suspicious of him. So yeah, I just wanted to say I'm eating up the banter and the romance in this book. I can't believe some people are like, they don't like it. I think this is Rachel's best slow burn romance yet. Like, I'm obsessed. So very much into it. Also, you guys, it's currently like Black Friday weekend, and the Night and the Moth signed editions are back on Barnes & Noble's website, and I'm really debating if I should get a copy or not. The thing is I really like the Fairy Loot edition of this book, but I don't want to pay the resale prices. Like, why are they all over $150? Like, love this book bad, love it a lot right now, but I don't want to have to pay that much for a special edition. So that's why I'm tempted to get the signed edition and the special edition of the Barnes & Noble one, because that's only $30. And like that, I can be like, okay, I can justify that. Even though I already have this book physically and a digital copy of this book. Maybe I don't need the signed copy, guys. Maybe you guys need to talk me off the ledge. Like, I don't need to get another copy of this book, probably. Officially finished reading The Night and the Moth last night, and I'm going to give it a 4.75 star rating. Now, some of you may be like, whoa, why are we not giving it 5 stars? Because I've been raving about it. There were just a few moments or a few scenes where I was like, kind of like, okay, let's keep it moving. Let's go, let's go. So it dragged in a few moments, but not in like the worst way. It was just like, ugh, I know you're trying to give us more context and backstory here, but it just felt like a lot in some moments. So for that, I'm giving it a few stars deduction. But then also, I just have this feeling that book 2, the next one, is just going to be amazing, and I want to save the 5 star for that one because with her other duology, I liked Two Twisted Crowns more, and I have a feeling this next one's going to be like much more impactful, emotional. A lot's going to happen, especially with how the book ended. Oh my god, I called it on the king being sus. I just was not shocked by that reveal, but you guys, the gargoyle reveal and the backstory there had me shook. I was like, oh my god. And like the original divination that Sybil saw for Rory made so much more sense. Like, the dots were getting connected, and the payoff in that was great and fun. Like, I didn't see those twists and reveals coming. I am scared though for the next book that Bartholomew is gonna get hurt. Like, I'm scared that our poor little gargoyle, something's gonna happen to him. Anyways, I just have this strong feeling that the next book is gonna be really, really good, and now I'm excited for it and I'm ready for it. So yes, which brings me to my next point, because the next book that I'm going to read in this vlog is Beartown. I just feel like the timing is right. It's speaking to me, it's calling to me. It is a chilly day. It's literally like a high of the low 40s in Dallas right now, so like what better time to pick up this book. I am also just ready. I feel like everyone and their mother's read a Frederick Bachman and I have not yet, and I feel like it's a rite of passage as a reader to read one. So here I am. So really excited to dive into this one. Have not started it yet, but this is also on my like top 10 before the end TBR list, so we're making progress. I did read the favorites on audio, which I was gonna try and include this in this vlog, but to be honest, it was kind of boring, like filming content wise, because I'm listening to the audio when I'm driving, or like maybe if I'm doing chores around the house. So anyways, I did enjoy that one. I gave it a 5 stars. I did a little mini review on my TikTok, so feel free to go look at that, but highly, highly, highly recommend the audiobook because it was so fun. And now I'm really excited to dive into this one and just, I don't know, see what it's about, see why people love Frederick's writing. Hi besties. So I have a little bit of a change of plans for this reading vlog. I was going to include Frederick Bachman's Beartown in it, but I started editing this vlog and I just really yapped about Night and the Moth, and I realized it was already kind of on the longer side. So I actually think I'm going to maybe do a part 2 of this reading vlog where I can share my thoughts and feelings about Beartown, because I am only like 8% in. I'm really just at the beginning, but I just already can tell I'm gonna have a lot of thoughts that I want to share on this one, and I don't want to have to feel like I have to like cut it down or, you know, make too long of a video and then people don't want to watch. So I think I'm just gonna do a part 2 because why not? I'm actually gonna end the vlog here. I will definitely be doing a reading vlog for this one, so don't you worry, that will be coming out soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you've read The Night and the Moth, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, you guys, I'm still debating on getting the Fairy Loot edition of Night and the Moth. It is like living rent-free in my head right now and haunting me when I go look at Pengo books. So let me know if I should go buy and treat myself to the Fairy Loot edition. I don't know. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in my next video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss out on when I post next, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye guys.